Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have the Maruti Suzuki Swift. This is a VXI variant, and this is the key of the vehicle. So you have this lock and unlock buttons to this key, and if you're someone looking for a hatchback in the used market, then you should definitely consider this. So let's start with the front fascia, and you get this Maruti Suzuki logo here, which is finished in chrome, and the honeycomb grille, and you get this chrome bar which gives a decent look. And front, this misses out the fog lights, and for the ZXI variants, the high end variants, you get the fog lights. And the headlight unit, this is a halogen setup, and the indicator, this is also a halogen bulb. We don't get any LED DRLs here. For the higher variants, you get the LED DRLs. Coming to the tire profile, so this gets a steel rim, and you can see the wheel caps. So the tire size happens to be 165/80R 14-inch, and the higher variants gets 15-inch tire, and the tire size, it's not that wide. ORVMs, so you get an indicator on the ORVM, and this is manually operated, so you need to push this manually to lock. And the glass area is also very good. And the door handles, you don't get any request sensor. For the top variants, you get the request sensor, and the rear door handle, it's here, so you need to pull this. And coming to the tail lights, this is a LED unit, and you get this indicator, this is a bulb, and you also get a reverse parking light. So you can see the Maruti logo here, Swift written, and you don't get any variants like earlier used to have VXI, LXI, ZXI, the variant. And there is no reverse parking camera, so you get 4 parking sensors at rear. And this is the fuel lid. So the length of this car is under 4 meters, so it is around 3.8 meter, and the width of this car is 1.7 meter. The height is, I guess, it's 1.4 meter, and the ground clearance is around 2600, which does the job in a decent way. This is specifically used in the city conditions. So let's jump into the interior, and before that I'll show you the this one. You get this antenna here. This is not a shark fin. Show you the engine. So you have the engine switch here, or the lever. So the bonnet is very light. You have insulation. There are no hydraulic studs. So this is a 1.2 liter engine. So this is a 4-cylinder unit, and this is where the washer fluid goes in. And the engine placement is also good. There is a lot of gap here, and you can also see the engine mesh. So this is a battery box. So nothing much. So let me shut this. So guys, this is the interior. You get a flat bottom steering wheel, and this is not leather wrapped. Controls for the audio system, so you can change the modes, you can change the channels, increase and decrease the volume, and this is to mute and unmute. And these are the Bluetooth connectivity buttons here. And you can see Suzuki logo, and you have this chrome that is finished in circular pattern, and horn is decent. So these are the wiper controls, and for the spray as well. And here you get this for the headlight controls, for the high beam, low beam, and also for the indicators, this is used. And here this is the AC leveler, so you can on and off. So you get 4 AC vents at front, and this is the traction button, and this is the headlight leveler. So you get proper dead pedal there, and this is a clutch, brake, and accelerator. So you get this chrome finish for the door handle, interior door handle, and you can operate the ORVM by rotating this dialer. So this is to lock, unlock, and all 4 power windows. There's some soft touch material here, and the front storage space capable of fitting 1 liter of water bottle, and there is also some storage space here. This is the speaker. This is the lever to open the fuel cap, and let me close this. And this is where the physical key goes in. So there is no push start and stop. So this is the infotainment system. So this is very basic. You have the volume controls, and this is for the tuning the channels, and you get Bluetooth setup, you get media, and you can connect to the aux and radio. So these are some controls here. And this is for the AC control. This is to turn on and off the AC. This is for the temperature control, and these are the modes. And for the top end, I really like the AC controls, or the controls that are placed here, because they are circular and that gives a sporty look. And here, coming to the storage space, you get a 12 volt 120 watt charging socket, and also you get the USB and the aux sockets here. And this is some perfume, and there's some storage space here. You also get some storage space here for the cup and also the coke tins. And this is a gear knob, so you get 5 gears and 1 reverse. So there's no chrome finish here, and this is leather wrapped, and some decent space here to put in your wallets or something. And this is the handbrake. There is no armrest here, and here there is also storage space to keep in your water bottle. And the seats are decent, so the bolstering is okay. Under thigh support is also good, and this is a glove box. It's decent, and you have some finish here, soft material finish here. And this is plastic, but this has a leather feel. And yeah, these are the circular AC vents. Made this dog, and his name is Chintu, and this is the guardian of this car. The hazard light placement is here, and you can see the Chintu. You can see the chrome finish here. This is the instrument cluster, and you also have this multi information display. Right side you have the speedometer, and left you have the RPM meter. You can also see some telltale lights. So you have 2 sticks to operate this multi information display. So you have the fuel gauge here, and you can also check the range, what's the average kilometer per liter, and distance to empty. And here you can see this has hardly driven 14,000 kilometers. So yeah, these are some trip details. This is to control the trip A and trip B. So it's pretty basic and minimal. So left side also you get power windows and chrome finish handles, soft touch materials. These are the sun visors. There is no light, there is no mirror. The rear view mirror, it's not auto dim. You need to manually control this. And you have this light placement here, cabin light, and this is a halogen, not LED. And you get a mirror here left side, and there is no light. You get a handle to hold here, there is no handle. And center, there is no cabin light. And you get proper headrest here for the front passengers. So let's step into the rear and check the practicality. I have pushed the front seat all the way, and this is what I get. Lot of leg room, and the under thigh support is bit lagging, and the headroom is also decent. You get a handle to hold, and there is also a handle here. And storage wise, it's decent. I mean, you get a small bottle holder here, and you get a speaker placement here, a chrome door handle. And rear, something that is missing out is the headrest. You don't get proper headrest here, and this cannot be adjusted. And this is the partial shelf for the storage. And the seats are also decent. There is no center armrest, neither the cup holder. You get a hump here, but you know, it's comfortable for 3 people to sit and travel. So this is the dashboard view. Show you the boot space. So there's a lot of stuff here, but the boot space is 268 liters. So the build quality could be way more better. So now let's drive this. Hey guys, so let's get driving. Putting into first gear, revving the motor. It revs all the way to 4000 RPM. Third gear you can easily touch 100. So 0 to 100 comes under 12 seconds. So that is 11.5 seconds. Shift, it was launched in the year 2005, where that was the first generation, and it was rock solid. So it used to have 2 engines, that is 1.3 liter petrol and 1.3 liter engine. Both the engines were gem. And later in the year 2013, Swift launched its second generation, and with same engine specifications. They focused on the mileage, and the weight was reduced, and that was also decent. So that was hot selling hatchback. And this is the third generation that was launched in the year 2019, and this was completely different. So the external design and everything got changed, and the interiors, they are now completely different when compared to the older generation Swifts. So now the purpose of doing the vlog on this car is because we have so many people in the used car market, so they are looking for a car which is more reliable and cost effective. So if you are having budget around 5 to 6 lakhs and you want to buy a hatchback in the used market, then this is one of the hot selling hatches that you need to focus on. So this is a VXI variant. So in Swift we have total 4 variants, that is the LXI, VXI, ZXI and ZXI Plus. ZXI Plus is the top end. This is a 2022 model which I am driving. Let's take a U-turn here first. And it's very easy to control this car. So it's a very fun to drive car. As I explained about the features, you don't get much features in this car. So safety levels, you only get 2 airbags, and there are 4 request sensors at rear for the parking. So there is no reverse parking camera, neither there is an infotainment system. But this is something which attracts the customers, that's the engine. So this gets a 1.2 liter petrol engine and with a 4-cylinder unit, and it produces 89 bhp of power and 130 Newton meters of torque. And the power outputs could be some better, but it's decent under city conditions, because Maruthi's main goal is mileage. So they have compromised the build quality for the mileage, and it's really it doesn't give you that confidence enough if you cross 120, 130, or if you're cruising at 140 kilometers due to the wind force. It will not give you that confidence. And the tire size, it could be some better for this car, because no doubt this is a good hatchback. It revs good, it goes good, it's smoother, and the suspension front, it gets the Mac portion, and suspension feels bit stiff, and rear suspension is also very good, and the performance is I would say it's very good. Horn is decent. Coming to the mileage, in the city conditions, it will easily give you around between 14 to 16 based upon your driving, and out on highways it will easily return you around 18 kilometers per liter. And the gear shifting, the gears are very smooth, and clutch is also on a lighter side. The braking could be some better. Front, it gets the disc brake, and rear is the drum. And the tire size of this car, it's 14-inch, and the higher variants gets 15-inch tire. And ZXI is a good option to buy, because you get a infotainment system, proper touchscreen, which also have Apple CarPlay Android connectivity, and it also gets cruise control, and the AC controls and everything. They are way more sportier when compared to this, because this is very basic. You don't feel like you're driving a 2019 car. It's the same carry forward with the 2005 and the 2013, the first and second generation models. And the dimension of these cars are very good. So it's tiny, and you can easily handle this. Steering is also very light. This is a flat bottom steering wheel, and this is a electric steering wheel, so you can literally operate this with your 2 fingers. And the ORVMs also, they are decent. They are not huge, but they provide decent visibility of what's around, and also the rear view mirror. So AC, it's a chiller in Maruti Suzuki. The instrument cluster, which is something I like, so it gives a sporty feel, proper sporty feel. And yeah, so 5 people can be comfortable, so it's decent for family of 4 to 5 people. And coming to the suspension, you can feel that stiffness of the suspension especially at the front. And the cabin insulation could be some better, because you can hear the wind noise, the road noise, and it's not glued to the road. you can hear the rattle sounds from the cabin. So the cabin insulation could be way more better. And also Maruti should focus on the build quality. Even the 4th generation car, which was launched in the year 2024, so even the build quality of that particular car is also not good. The Desire gets a 5-star adult safety rating, but you know, the exterior panels, it doesn't feel that robust enough when compared to the other competitors. So you know, it should really focus on the build quality, not only on the mileage. So mileage wise, it's, you know, always the king, but yeah, it's again about the safety of the people. But you know, I especially love this Japanese engine. So the engine is very smooth. Coming to the gear options, so you get a 5-speed manual gear unit, and also you get a AMT gearbox, that is automatic manual transmission. And if you ask me, I would suggest taking the manual over the automatic, because you know, the gearbox, so the AMT, the gear shifts are very slow. You can feel that lag whenever the car is changing the gears. It takes its own sweet time to downshift and upshift the gears. And manual, it's absolute fun to drive with the light steering wheel. You know, you can easily handle this, so it's that easy to control the car. So manual is always a better option if you ask me. And for a quick overtake, you need to definitely downshift, because say suppose if you're in the 4th gear and if you try to overtake any car, it will not give that grunt. So you need to definitely downshift this car and, you know, give this a quick overtake. So this is how it works. There's a Honda City, and that is used in the cab, iVTEC engine. And coming to the price range, so when this car was launched, it was priced between 6 to 10 lakhs on road Hyderabad, and this VXI variant was around 7 lakhs. So you know, it was a value for money variant. The sales has reduced, especially when the Maruti Suzuki launched the Baleno from Nexa. So it's a more premium car when compared to the Swift, in terms of dimension, in terms of length, width, and also in terms of the handling and stability. Baleno is far better when compared to the Swift. But you know, you can modify this particular car in n number of ways. You know, you can add some alloys, spoiler, exhaust. You can also tune the engine. So yeah, you can modify this crazy. So if you're someone looking to buy a used hatchback in the market, so definitely do test drive this Swift. And also please do comment if this is one of your favorite car. Stay connected. See you all in the next vlog. Bye.